the Bills caught a lot of bad publicity or maybe just kind of, were the brunt of some jokes when they brought in Frank Gore and paired him with LaShawn McCoy, formed the oldest running back tandem in the league. But let me tell you something, man, okay? There was a plan at that position all along. And the plan may not have necessarily included Devin Singletary. It could have been Singletary or Montgomery from the Bears or, probably as many as 5 potential candidates. But Brandon Beane is always 1 or 2 steps ahead from what, people are looking at in the news and commenting on that day. They were going to draft a young running back, and they were going to have one of the all-time most effective and professional running backs in the history of the NFL tutor that new player. Okay, that was a plan from the jump, and Shady was never in it. Now, this isn't about Shady. This is about Brandon Beane's ability to plan ahead and build a roster that, frankly, was every bit the reason that they're 1-0 right now as anything else that happened on the field. We talked about C.J. Mosley going out of the game and the effect that it had on the rest of that Jets defense. Name the player that happens to on the Buffalo Bills. All right. Now, you might be able to say Tremaine Edmonds in a year or two, or you might reach and say a guy like Tremaine Edmonds right now. But, they are not built around that one player, man. They are built on every level. You take the Jets, you've got the stud at the on the line amongst the backers and in the secondary. All right. You look at the Bills, and they may not have that one stud at each one of those levels. Well, at least not right now. But they have 11 guys, all right, and depth at those spots that can go out and win a football game. And they were built that way by a guy who probably has as good a vision for turning around a cap situation, okay, and an underachieving franchise in harmony with his head coach as certainly we have ever seen in Buffalo, if not as good a vision towards rebuilding a roster as you've seen in the NFL right now, where it didn't take, all right, a full-blown Cleveland or what Miami's doing right now to do. I believe, and I held back, okay? I held back big time when we went and tried to find 10 wins, all right? And I held back big time when you asked me what I think this says about this team. This team is built as well as any in the NFL right now, and it is entirely coming down to quarterback. I think he's good enough. You're out there, people are out there trying to find those 10 wins or putting themselves out there to say that, this team can win 10 wins. I'm taking it a step further, all right? I am putting this team at 11-5. That's the puck drop.